Timbers is crazy. Let's see what we got. Let's wait for the place.
Got a man, it's Burton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to throw on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Touch pass on the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They'll try to snap it quickly. The play action fake. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Fires left.
Bro, that's possible.
Incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to throw it again. He's going to run it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Hey, you come out early in the...
First down here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Now the play fake. Trying to get to him. Quarterback now breaking the field. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scrambled. Give me an easy first down.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
He breaks it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I know most of it.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're bringing heat. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Trying to hook up on the sideline, but it's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it set up on the outside. Quick step and go. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's looking to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just enough time to get off one more snap. He's looking for a man on second down.
Damn.
Trying to get it off, and he passing on a field goal try. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And I get it.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Now they'll run the draw. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense
Get a stop,
under pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other.
Scored it.
Offense set on first down. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's caught inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Auburn lines up quickly. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got loose, it was all over. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Still running. He's off to the races. Time
14
dwindling
seconds.
away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
You know what we're trying to do. Time loyal.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He'll take another shot here. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
Man, the views of their defense, that shit is crazy.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Shit!
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast.
Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. It's caught downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it.
Yep. Let that shit go this time, nigga.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran.
They still didn't score? Oh, they scored.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their...
Oh, I threw a pick.
Snag by the defense. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, obviously it's...
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 40.